Okay, I think we got sound now, confirming we have sound.
Confirming sound.
Yeah, I've got it in my ear. Good stuff. How is everyone? Welcome to Friday's pre-workout show. If we haven't met before, my name's Yanni Bormeister. Across from me here is Big Willie P, Will Purcell, our gym manager. Behind the mix, we got Richie the Rig, and of course, who will be entertaining you today. Taking his clothes off in front of the camera is my brother Rad, and our business partner and co-founder. No, he's not taking his clothes off. He'll be getting a sweat on though. It is Deload week. We're bringing it in for a landing this week. So I want to give a big special shout out to anyone who's on 20 from 20. Let us know in the comments when you are getting ready for the workout. If this is your 20th workout with us in the at-home workouts, this is 4th week of lockdown here in Sydney. So this is the end of phase 1. It's a big day. So it's end of phase 5, I should say. Phase 5. Round of applause for everyone who made it this far. On that note, phase 6 launches next week. Very, very big deal. It's been a bit of a pet project for Rad because he's going to be doing some very specific calisthenics conditioning training, something he's very passionate about. A lot of people are very, very excited. It's a much anticipated program. And we got a couple of new things launching, which is quite exciting. We're launching a new social share competition in the mix, and we're going to be giving away swag. We're going to be giving away merch.
If there's one thing that everyone needs right now, it's swag and merch.
Yeah, that's right.
So you want to get amongst it. Absolutely.
So we're going to be announcing this in more detail during the week, next week. But all you want to know is that you want to get familiar with using that little social share button down the bottom next to the like button. Very importantly, we want to talk today about a very serious topic, something very near and dear to my heart, which is mindset, which is what this whole COVID sort of experience is doing to people's mindset, doing to people's psychology, especially if you're in lockdown or you've been in a really long lockdown situation, or you've lost your income or you've had to deal with sick people, whatever it is that whatever your experience has been like during COVID, it's having quite a profound effect on people's psychology. And we're very passionate about this here at Unity Gym. Exercise for me is about managing psychology, managing depression, anxiety, things like that. I don't train for aesthetics. Aesthetics is a really nice side effect. I do enjoy looking good naked. I enjoy what the opportunities that gets me, but it's not why I train. It's not the reason for my training. My training is very much deeper than that. It's about performance, and performance starts in the mind and psychology. Now, what I want to talk about today, and Will and I had a big talk about this yesterday, and we really want to try to get you guys to understand how powerful it is that you have, geez mate, good one, that you have the opportunity to share your workout, to share this if you think it's good content, if you're getting anything out of it positively. You hit that share icon, send the link to Instagram, to Twitter. You don't even have to write anything. You can just literally leave whatever we've written there. Or you can say, hey, I'm doing this workout, join me, or check this out. I've found this really empowering. I've really enjoyed these workouts. Whatever it is you want to write, you don't have to write anything. Share it. It goes in front of someone. It goes in front of multiple people. And it gives them the opportunity to do something that we know is really powerful, far above and beyond just the aesthetics, losing a bit of weight, gaining a bit of strength, gaining a bit of muscle. It gives someone the opportunity to really overcome a negative mindset, because doing a workout like what we do here every day, 5 days a week, recharges endorphins, happy hormones, all the things that make us feel good. And I'm sure you guys can relate. After doing these workouts, you feel fantastic, you know. So what we want to encourage people to do is we want to encourage you to take that 2 minutes out of your day before the workout, click that share icon, choose whatever platform that you enjoy, that you frequent, that you know your friends or people that you care about, your loved ones may be on too. It could be Twitter, it could be LinkedIn, it could be Facebook, it could be Blogger, it could be Pinterest, whatever it is, and just share the video, just share the stream. And what we're going to do is get you guys, if you tag us in it, especially on Facebook or LinkedIn, and we're going to randomly choose one a week and send you a free t-shirt. We're going to, not one of these t-shirts, it'll be a branded t-shirt. I really should have worn a branded t-shirt today.
Oops. Rad's wearing one, so you can check it out.
We have 4 to choose from, and in lots of different colours. We have the Unity Gym logo branded t-shirt with a big logo here, or just the little logo on the chest. We have the Unify Movement System t-shirt with the big Unify Movement System and the little Unity Gym on the back. We have the Motion is Lotion tagline, which is really, really cool. One of our members from the gym here designed it. It's an awesome looking t-shirt, and the Unity Gym logo on the back. And we also have the Shut Up and Do Some Bloody Burpees from the first lockdown here in Sydney, from Rad's stuff up during the workout where he was called out for mixing up the exercise order. And you can choose, you know. And I think that's really cool. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be entering it myself for sure. I haven't seen the Motion is Lotion. It sounds like my Friday night, but I'm definitely going to be jumping in that competition and doing my best to win.
Absolutely. Now, before we get started, Tribe, we want to take this opportunity. We've got 22 people on the stream already. We're doing this, we do this nice and early so that we can get all of notifications out. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click that little notification bell so you will get notified when we're going live, so you won't miss the start of the workout. We've got Rad over here foam rolling his quads to get as much out of them as possible today. It is deload week. You guys should all be doing some foam rolling. You should all be doing some self-myofascial release, some massage, some trigger points, Epsom salts baths. What else did we talk about for recovery week, recovery program for deload week?
A lot about raising calories and protein levels.
Nutrition. That's absolutely right. Make sure you're getting your dietary protein needs. We talked about some great supplements that we use here at Unity Gym that you can use. Every one of you training 5 days a week to this intensity should be supplementing dietary protein. It is near impossible, unless you've got an insane food budget and a lot of money to spend. It's very difficult to get your dietary protein needs when you're doing this much exercise if you're not supplementing a protein shake after the workout. It just is, for a very, very small price, you can get a very highly bioavailable dietary protein into your body that gets to the muscle very, very quickly, faster than any nutrition. Now, if you're eating lots of protein throughout the day, you may not need it, but it is definitely a good tool to use, especially if you're training. It just helps you seal the deal and know that you're getting it right, okay? What else? What else did I want to talk about today? Oh my God, the flash sale that we've got launching today. If you guys are, if you're frequently training, or if you're an exercise therapist, personal trainer, whatever, you want to add good rehab programs to your toolbox. It's like, I like to say, they're there when you need them. You don't use them all the time, but you definitely need them from time to time. We have a rehab specialization program for the forearm and elbow, for tendinopathy, things like that. We have a rehab specialization program for the knees, the hips, the shoulder, the spine, the back, the lower back. And I really believe that everybody should have them there as an addition to their toolkit so that they can throw them in. We show you how to use them and incorporate them into the UMS training, and they're all going on sale. Originally, it was only going to be the shoulder rehab program, but we had a lot of people reach out asking if we would allow them to get the knee instead or the arm instead. And so we had to talk to our team in Melbourne who do our marketing and help us with all of this stuff. And they said stuff like, let's just put them all on sale for the weekend, and you've got the opportunity to get whatever one you want or a bundle of all of them. They're fantastic programs endorsed by ADPT Physio, our physio team here. A lot of the stuff we put together with the help of the guys, the physios, and it's usually physiotherapists who buy them the most. They're being used by physiotherapists and physical therapists all over the world. They're brilliant programs. Is that it? I think that's almost it. I think that's almost everything I had to talk about today. Other than that, we just want to give you guys some love. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Remember, what you're going to see today, if you're new to the channel, is a follow-along workout. If you feel like you want to go deeper, then you want to grab the full tutorials, and there's a link in the description for that. It's for less than the cost of a personal training session. You will get 5 online personal training sessions with Rad, where he will walk you step by step through each of the 5 days of the program, so you know how to do the movements with perfect execution, technique and form, and also you'll know how to regress and progress the movements if you find them a little bit too challenging. It's a really, really worthwhile thing to do. It goes a long way to supporting us in lockdown. And what I will say, and we discussed this yesterday, it is absolutely essential that you have that for next phase. If you've enjoyed this, if you're new to the tribe, for next phase, you need to have the tutorials, because there are a lot of technicalities in the movements next month. With calisthenics, you really need to get things right. And it's a calisthenics conditioning program that we're doing next phase. This was muscular hypertrophy. A little bit easier to just join in and follow along because the movements are quite simple. The next phase, phase 6, is definitely not that simple. And it's going to be really, really important. Rad will talk a little bit more about that during the warm-up and why it's so important and what type of movements to expect next phase. I'm going to get Rad to sort of talk about that a little bit in the warm-up as well. You have anything else to add? Will, I can't see my screen. I've been looking at that light.
No, mate.
Too much.
Not much else. It looks like we've only got about a minute or so before we start. So
we'll
let's
clear
get
the deck. We'll get Rad out here. We'll clear the dick, like they say in New Zealand. Clear the dick.
Yep.
And
clear the deck, bro.
we'll get out here. Richie, if you want to just turn our sound off momentarily whilst we move the mics, otherwise it'll sound awful. We'll see you soon, tribe. You'll hear us in a sec. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Going to get started with the workout now. Just let you guys know, just as a little heads up for next week, so Yanni said what we're going to be talking about. He wanted me to tell you guys a little bit more about it, because I've written this program myself to really be something that is going to help you, not help you, it is going to be the thing that overcomes weak links in the calisthenics movements that most people want to master, or that you should be wanting to master at the start of your journey. And the movements that we're going to be working on something that we've never done in the at-home workouts. The first one is the pistol squat. So a lot of people want to do this, want to be able to do this. If you don't know what a pistol squat is, it's when you come down all the way to the ground on one leg and then back up
but under control, like what I did just there, not just bouncing around. A lot of people have no idea how to do that one. That's something that we're going to be working on next phase. And if you don't understand the progressions and regressions for that, it can just seem completely impossible. Same thing with the pike push-up. We're going to go much deeper into really strengthening up that pike push-up. And we're also going to be doing some supplementary movements for pushing, pulling, and for the pistol squat that there's some very, very specific nuances in it. It's not just about looking at it and going, oh yeah, he's pulling or rowing like that. If you don't understand what's going on with the shoulder position, with the elbows, with where the arms are, you're not going to get the result from the workout. And on the contrary, if you do understand how to do it properly, it's going to be a complete game changer. So all of our Unity Gym tribe members, you have those tutorials already on the Facebook page. They're up there for you. And everybody else, grab the program next week so you can get the training from me and understand how to do it properly.
Before we get started, tribe, please hit that like button. We've got 31 on and only 24 likes. There's room for a little bit more. We'll squeeze it out. And also, hit that share if you want to. Send the love out to your loved ones.
Okay.
Hey, you can go, but we have a huge announcement to make.
What?
We have 46,002 subscribers.
Oh, look out. We got it.
Welcome to the tribe. If you are one of those new subscribers, make sure you introduce yourself in the comments.
Okay, here we go, everyone. Let's get started on the warm-up.
Patricia Sturby saying, where can we get Phase 6 program and tutorials? We're going to be having a launch sale for it next week, Patricia. When will we make it live, Brad?
Well,
probably Monday.
I guess so. You know, we've never done one of these. Whenever we've done an at-home workout before, we've always been scrambling to try and get something done because, you know, it was always done in a really rushed manner because, you know, these lockdowns are just thrown in our faces. But this time we had time to prepare for it, so yeah, I guess we could.
I think we should do a midweek. I think we should just run it the whole week and let them get, so people have the opportunity to
yeah, sure.
Get the tutorial straight away.
Yep.
Maybe we launch it on Sunday, so that people like Patricia can study Monday's workout first.
Ooh. DJ Richie, I love those sound effects. That was awesome. Meow, 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 meow.
Guys, remember it's Deload week this week. If you haven't trained all 20 workouts, or you haven't gone as hard as you think you could go, you know, you can train as much as you want today. You can do more rounds if you want. You can add a little bit to it. Remember, we had a really good talk. The key insight this week was about how to deload. There are many different ways to skin a cat. Apologise if you are a vegan. You know, we choose to do it in the way that doesn't interfere with the flow and the routine. That's a real priority for us. We're building and strengthening a habit muscle. But, you know, an athlete may deload for 3 to 5 days abstaining from a lot of physical activity. Whereas we just encourage people, if they've trained hard consistently for 4 weeks, to have a deload week where they halve the volume but maintain the intensity, even increase the intensity. So, and we prefer that model for our members. It works really, really well. Who have we got on the live stream? Will Purcell. Who's this guy? He's new. He is the
I don't know, but he's the best.
The protein bag. The winner of the protein bag. Gunnar Nielsen is the the second.
The non-staff member.
Yeah, that's right.
To comment.
Felix Leon, good morning. We have Miguel. We got Dave Clark. Morning, Greg Gillespie. Patricia Sturby, of course. We got Juan Carlos, Ivy TT. We got a good crew from Unity here.
Sure
Scott
do.
Rohan is back. Lee Clark, Gemma Loughran, Roy Stern, Katie McDonald's in the house. Morning, Peter Stefanix.
You know, speaking of cats.
Excuse me?
Speaking of skinning cats, I've got a fun fact about cats for you. Everybody knows that a dog is a man's best friend, but a cat will never tell the cops where your drugs are. Think about it.
Absolutely.
IVTT. Where's the sound effect, Richie? IVTT found the knee program MS yesterday on YouTube. So many of them. Thank you, guys. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, we've got a lot of good content up there on the YouTube channel. I think there's like 500 videos. And they're all great, you know. And from time to time we update. Like some of our most viral videos are so outdated it's not even funny. We don't take videos down because it affects the channel analytics, but we do from time to time update videos and workouts. So look, search a topic and digest the most recent on that topic first. And there is a search bar in the channel analytics. So you don't have to search on a macro YouTube level. You can search in our channel. And whatever your topic is that you're searching for, always watch the most recent first, because we do from time to time update a specific video with new stuff that we've learned. Glad we could help. Ivy, we got Miguel. Adam Saruga's in the house.
Heyo.
Morning, Adam.
Of course, Simon Morgan. Sheila
Morning,
Tan.
Simon. Morning, Sheila.
Diane Norbury enjoying the workout from my lounge chair this morning. Whoop, says no, and so does my body. Opting for walking and mobility today. That's cool. Listen to your body.
Yeah, sometimes you might feel that the body is just in a real state from all the punishment it's been copping, and it's all right to listen to your body. I know a lot of people, a lot of influencers on Instagram talk about listening to your body, but so many of them are aiming that at people who have just started working out or just started exercising and diet. A lot of times it's good to push through, but I see so many of you guys jumping on regularly that you are at a point where you do need to listen to your body sometimes. And if it says walking mobility, hey, that's not a cop-out. That's a really good thing to take the body through. So nice one, Diane.
Just remember, Diane, motion is lotion. So when you're feeling like you're in the hurt locker, a bit of movement, bit of mobility, bit of a walk is really important. Great. I'm pretty sure you're a CrossFitter, Diane. Great quote from the one and only Rich Froning. Training is the time to listen to your body. Competition is time to ignore it.
Yeah. I think they're big on that. Mobility cures immobility. If you're sore, you need to get down, take it easy, but move through the movements. Grace Clements is on, and she will be back for the replay after work today. Good to hear, Grace. Alistair Bell, good morning. And Simon Morgans must be doing some work at home, because he said, funny, I've been oiling my decks a lot this week, bros. You and me both, Simon, my man.
You dirty bugger.
Sheila Tan has given us a woohoo for the 46,000 subscribers. Good morning, Declan. Good morning, Lee.
Morning, guys.
Yeah, we want you guys to help us get to 50,000 by the end of the month. We've only got 7 days, one more week. We've got to break some serious record here. But the best way you can do it is to use that little share icon. That little share icon is going to bring people into the ecosystem. It's like the gateway drug.
Yeah, we certainly need your help for that, guys. I share my share the link every morning on my Facebook, and I also have 2 housemates, and I managed to get one of them roped in, and it's taken 5 weeks of lockdown. Shout out to Ren. I know she's following along, and her legs are really sore. She's been cursing Rad's name all week. But yeah, she's finally into it. And she also dragged her sister Jeannie in. So Jeannie, if you're at home working out, g'day and well done. And yeah, it really helps people, set some routine, get some exercise in, and feel like they've accomplished something before 9 a.m. in the morning. So you're really helping out others out there if they want it, and you're just giving them the option. So please do share.
That's right.
Morning, Tessa Richards, Emma Hopkins, Truth Hurts, Juan Carlos Tashima. One of these days, Yanni will cut my whole name to just Juan. I just need to change how it comes up. It took a while, but he got there.
I was thinking, Juan, one of these days, Yanni will realise that your name is Juan, not Juan.
Yeah.
We can all hope.
I'm
We
about
can
as
all-
Aussie as they come, mate. I pronounce every letter the way it sounds in the alphabet.
Thanks, Joanne. Paul Liu, my man in the house. Meeting ran over, but he made it, y'all. Thank you for coming on down. Rocking the boat here now, team. Warming up that core, getting those abs active. Juwan. Nice one, Paul.
I'm going to give a couple of shout outs to people who jump onto the replay and don't make the live. Rinat, who's there for, tuning in from the Republic of Moldova, is always commenting on the videos. Big shout out to you. Some love back. Brother or sister, not 100% sure. Jaltai, I know Jaltai sometimes gets on the live. Vinny Brown.
I think I'm going to take my tights off. It's not as cold as I thought.
It's about time, team.
I
You
told
won
you
him
he was
over.
taking his clothes off.
You.
I told you he was taking his clothes off. There was someone in the comments yesterday that a big shout out to Anthony Garfath. I know he watches the replay. Pharaoh. He's a member of the gym here. Yeah, oh, here we go. Edits Cloudy. Can you shout out my friend Justice? He loves your training, exercises, body work. So big shout out to Justice if you're catching the replay. You can thank your friend Cloudy.
Justice and Cloudy back on the grind.
That's right.
How good.
All right, team. Let's get ready for our workout now.
Paul Lewis just said, "Wait, did I join the Unity OnlyFans stream?" where's
Sure did.
Richie?
All right, here we go, team.
Not gonna lie, we used to get a little bit more engagement when Rad had his shirt off during these workouts.
We did. That was when it was autumn, not the middle of winter.
Declan Lee, shout out to anyone having to. Not sure what that means. Go team, first time catching this live. Yeah,
Hey,
Jeremy Tang
G'day.
in the house.
Woohoo!
Much love for your
Well,
take my money comment to the live stream to the Unity Gym Tribe video, Jeremy. We appreciate it.
17,
Keeping us alive.
Yeah, good to see you're alive, mate.
20, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jeremy, for those of you who haven't met him, is a bit of a stud. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
It's probably the.
Hello.
We might have to have a new award for Unity Gym, the Stud Award.
Yeah.
The Stud Muffin Award.
Yeah, Jeremy
Stud.
really started
Brings all the
putting
girls
it
to
in
the
hard.
yard, that's for sure.
It
And
wouldn't,
boys.
it wouldn't be a very fair competition, though, because Jeremy would have it in the bag, you know?
He's got youth on his side. Jeremy Tang. It is only fans after all, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Tell you
right.
what, I give a big shout out to Jeremy because he really started putting in the effort just before lockdown hit. It was about probably a good 6 to 8 weeks. And I used to see him in the mornings or at lunchtime, and then I stopped seeing him. And then Richie went away one week, and I was covering the evening shifts, and Jeremy started rocking up to the very last class of the day. It's like, good to see you again. Have you been slacking off? It's like, no, I've been making it every day. I've just had to come in the evenings because work is busy. And he made no excuses. And really started punching it out. You could see him filling out his frame, getting all them muscles up, growing some boobies, Jeremy.
That's what it's
So
all
well
about.
done, mate. Keep
It's
it
all
up.
about the
and
boobies.
That's what it is.
Here we go, squat.
And after this lockdown, woo, back into the weights. Yeah, Declan's updated his comment. Shout out to anyone having to homeschool. FML. Yeah, you know a bit about that.
I'm feeling your pain. I'm feeling your pain, brother. It is so difficult. I'll be honest, I tagged out. I had my dad come over and help me out yesterday and today because otherwise I have the kids here and it's just so difficult. I'm going through an S storm. I was going to drop a swear word there, but with navigating the companies and trying to homeschool my damn kids, my God.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I didn't mind Yanni having to homeschool Obi here because sometimes
Here we
I
go.
learned some new things. Maybe I should join in.
Okay.
Let's go, tribe. As Ronnie Coleman used to say, when you hit failure, your workout has just begun. Most of you should be Ronnie Colemaning last week.
And Arnold said he doesn't start counting his reps until it starts burning.
Is that Arnie or
That's
Muhammad
right.
Ali? I thought it was Muhammad Ali.
Probably Arnie after Muhammad Ali. To keep the body in good health is your duty. It's up to you, tribe. Every movement, do it with intent. Even during deload week, still focus on form and technique. Become an absolute stickler for form and technique. Form optimization is the first step to leveling up your strength, your skill, your ability, your physical capabilities, your health. Form and technique optimization. This is why we say that for phase 6 you need the tutorials. You need to be able to nail the form and technique properly. Very, very important.
Okay, here we go. Next.
Got a good little comment here from Kurt Dwyer. Morning, lads. I have a request. When Rad is doing the Cossack squats, can you do some from the side just so I can check the angle of your back? I want to make sure I'm not leaning forward too much.
Sure.
Awesome.
I'll do the next set.
No worries, Kurt. Diane's also written in for a little assistance. Can you give me some advice on knee sleeves, e.g. thickness and sizing? The reviews I read all seem to contradict each other. Has anyone here got any experience with knee sleeves?
I do, yeah. But I've always just used the Tommy Conan. Look, it really depends. Knee sleeves are kind of like, unless you go to full knee wraps in powerlifting, they don't really give that much support. They just create a bit of warmth, a bit of temperature, and it's a bit more like a mental brace than anything. The Tommy Conan ones, the thickest ones, I found give a little bit of support, but
Here we go.
you know, it's really up to personal preference until you start wrapping your knees properly, and then it's a bit of an art form, you know. That's all I've really got to say. It's really about what feels comfortable for you. It's debatable how much support they actually give. It's
10.
more just about getting a bit of warmth into the knee.
14, 15,
There you go, Kurt. What do you think of that? Pretty good depth.
19, 20.
48 on the live stream, 32 likes. Smash that like button if you're not doing the workout. And remember, tribe, let us know if you are doing the workout in the comments. When you have a break, just type the letter Y so we know how many of you are doing the workout. I know that most of the people on the stream here are probably getting a sweat on with Rad today. Looking down through Tessa Richards, Diane Norbury, Emma Hopkins. Truth hurts. Morning locked downers.
20.
I know Juan would be doing the workout. Paul Lou would be doing the workout. There's a lot of people here from the Unity Gym tribe. Kurt Dyer, look at the form, exquisite. Tessa Richards is doing the workout. Felixion is doing the workout. Felixion.
Yeah, make sure if you're typing in Y, also make sure you've hit that like button. We've got 53 watching and 32 likes. We
Gunnar
want to
Nielsen's
pump
doing
those
the
likes
workout.
up.
Roy Stern's doing the workout. Dave Clark is doing the workout. Yes. Good work. Gemma Loughran. Yup.
You, Gem.
Very, very good. Remember, tribe, if you are new to the stream and if you are new to the channel, this is Deload week, so we're doing half the regular volume. The new program kicks off, the new program phase 6 kicks off next week as of Monday morning. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Calisthenics conditioning program. This month, this program phase was all about muscular hypertrophy. Volume was key. Next program, and that's set the foundation for next program. It's built a little bulk. We've leveled up our strength, our muscle capacity. Next program is all about technicality. It's all about nailing the technicality, overcoming weak links in the body. It's going to be awesome. By next phase, we're going to have a lot of people being able to do pistol squats, a lot more people with a much stronger chin up. We're going to have more structural balance in the shoulders, in the hips. It's going to be awesome. IBTT's doing the workout. Apparently Richard Lellies is doing the workout.
You don't keep a rig like that without working out 24/7. Emma Hopkins is sweating it out. Katie McDonald. Morning, Nick Clark. Thanks for jumping on.
57 on the live stream. Let's
Kurt,
go.
if you focus on technique over everything else, always, then you always get better. I've been focusing on technique for 23 years, so my technique is better than most. And the problem that a lot of people have is, you see a lot of people that have been training for a long time, and if you look at their muscles, they look really experienced, but when you look at the way they move, it's very poor. And it's when you focus only on the intensity, only on how much you can lift, how much you can do, that does not lead to good technique. And that starts to cause pain in your body as you get older. And I'm lucky enough that because I learnt this early on in my training days, I'm 43 now, and my body keeps moving better than it used to. I keep getting less pain in my body as I age, better movement as I age. And it's all because it's honestly, the simple thing is focus on technique and quality over anything else, and increase weight and intensity as much as possible without compromising your technique. And it takes time. It means that sometimes you're just sitting on the same weight for months and months and months, and then you have breakthroughs, and then other times you incrementally go up in weight in very small amounts, 2 or 3% each workout. Sometimes it even means you go back because you realize, oh shit, I've jumped up weight too much, I've lost my technique. You watch a video of yourself and you got to go back a little bit.
Greg Gillespie's got the whole family doing the workout today. It's a triple yes from the Gillespie residents. Hey, we just lost a subscriber, 46,001. So if anyone out there watching isn't subscribed yet, please subscribe now so we get back that subscriber.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that notification bell. We've got some great content coming at you next week.
Yeah, guys, just to build on what Rad was saying, aging like fine wine, getting better and better. If you've been following along with the YouTube channel and Yanni's Inner Circle emails or our Instagram, you will have seen that we're doing a big shoulder series this week, but last week we were talking about progressive overload, and that's probably probably the most important thing in a personal trainer's biggest role when training with clients. But the very first step that Yanni highlighted for progressive overload is technique optimization. So you always need to be working on technique optimization. Always needs to be in the back of your mind if you're an experienced lifter. And I've seen some of the most experienced PTs I've ever worked with, including at Fitness First, and PTs there for 15, 20 years. They still go and attend squat masterclasses and deadlift masterclass technique seminars. So they're always upskilling, always focusing on technique, because if you don't have that, it's not safe to go up. And injury will take time away from you and gains away from you, and we don't want that.
Another way to look at it, another really good way to look at it, and this isn't a proverb or a power quote or anything, this is fact. The best people in the world are the ones that are trying to improve their technique the most. So think about that for a minute. If the best people in the world are the ones that are trying to improve their technique that little bit more, what does that have to say to the people that aren't paying any attention to their technique and that are just turning up and thinking about how much they can lift or how hard they can push themselves, and then are saying, oh, how do I get better? Well, have a look at what the best people are doing, right? Wouldn't you agree?
100%.
Yeah?
Kurt Dyer's shared here. Thanks, mate. I'm turning 42 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Kurt
Happy
Dyer.
birthday,
We're
brother.
going to be on the live stream.
Happy birthday.
I've been training since I was a teenager. Getting the UMS Foundations program, which is the Phase 1 UMS gym program last year, helped me get back to refining my technique. has set me up for years to come. Amen to that.
Yeah, well
it
done,
did the
bro.
same for us, brother. You should try the new UMS. You'll be shocked.
Have you tried it? Hey, because I think Kurt's still in the tribe. Have you tried the new UMS, Kurt? Let us know, the one that we just released.
For anyone else who's
Last
wondering
week.
what we're talking about, we have two programs at Unity Gym. We have the at-home workouts, UMS, which is the Unified Movement System, balance of strength, flexibility, and fitness in every workout. We also have the gym program, the UMS gym program, which is the same sort of format, but we use gym equipment. All the equipment you see in the background, barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, pull-up bars, rings, ropes,
Here we go,
stall
everyone.
bars, Swedish ladders, all of that good stuff. We use the cardio equipment, the ski ergs, the what are they called? Attack bikes, rowers, everything. And the difference really is, of course, that you get to use gym equipment. And if you don't have access to gym equipment, you've got access to the at-home workouts in the subscription now. If your gym gets closed, you can just switch straight over to the at-home workouts, and it's all inclusive. It is a phenomenal program. It is the only program we believe that delivers on the promise of developing strength, flexibility, and fitness in balance to create the perfect athletic foundation that you can deploy into anything you want to do. We have heaps of CrossFitters. We have heaps of professional athletes in the tribe. We even have heaps of personal trainers in the online coaching tribe. And yeah, we've had some elite level athletes come through the gym here even and say that it's phenomenal. They wish they had have had it during the peak of their career. 65 on the live stream, 39 likes. Smash that like button, tribe.
Change.
We still haven't made back that subscriber. I invite anyone out there on the live stream who hasn't already to hit that subscribe button. We're making a sprint to 50,000 subscribers. We'll do something special if we hit it. Something special. Neo Saba, husband just started doing the shoulder exercises from this week. So happy, been trying to get him to do mobility work for years. Thanks. He's a tradie, so works his body pretty hard, especially shoulders. That is fantastic to hear.
Nice one.
Brilliant.
That's really, really cool.
Whew.
Yeah, Kurt Dye saying, haven't tried the new one yet, have had to increase my Kung Fu training as I'm starting my run into black belt. Oh, that's cool.
Nice,
Oh,
mate.
awesome.
You'll find that the new
The
program
new one will work
is
with it
better.
way better, man.
Yeah, it's better
Way
because
better
it's more
because
efficient.
shorter.
Much more efficient.
Yep.
So it'll go with your martial arts much better. Once you learn to quit, it becomes a habit, tribe. Don't quit. Finish the
Which Kung Fu
workout.
do you do again, Kurt? I forgot.
There's no secret formula to success, tribe. You just got to lift heavy, stretch often, work hard, and aim to be your best self. It starts in the mind. You got to decide, how are you going to approach today? How are you going to approach this workout? How are you going to approach your next meal? Are you doing it to level up, or are you doing it to fill in time? Let's go.
Has Kurt responded?
He has not.
No.
Kurt, just remind us what type of Kung Fu training you're doing again. Rad is asking.
Oh, there's the subscriber back, 46,002. Woo!
You'll be utty.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the little things that count.
Yanni's going to be able to sleep tonight now.
It's the little things that count.
Yeah. If you get the chance, guys, we've got 65 watching, 41 likes. Hit that like button. Help us out.
Oh.
Remember, tribe, we're going live at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time to bring the shoulder discussion in for a landing for our podcast recording. It will be streamed live to the channel. There is a link in the description to join the UMS Movement Mastermind Facebook group. That is a great opportunity because us and our senior students are in there daily, giving feedback and helping people out. It's another way to stay connected because you can post videos, pictures of yourself, and ask for feedback. It is also a great place because we offer all of that tribe first opportunities with new programs that drop and program launch sales and flash sales. If you want to get access to that, there's two ways. You either join the UMS Movement Mastermind Facebook group or you join the Inner Circle email list. If you want to join the Inner Circle, the best way to do it is to download one of our blueprints. the flexibility blueprint, the strength blueprint, the nutrition blueprint, or the at-home workouts blueprint. There are links in the description. Download one of those blueprints and you will automatically qualify to join the inner circle. Each of those blueprints share the 10 biggest aha moments, the 10 biggest insights, the 10 biggest lessons collaboratively that myself, Rad, Richard, Phil, Nilesh, we've learnt over the last 20 years of our own personal training and our experiences coaching and training and working with other individuals. It is a collective insight. It's a collaborative knowledge, over 60 years of experience. It is very hard to find that anywhere else.
I'll give you guys a tip this weekend. Next week we're starting a new phase to the program. If you want to get the most out of it, you would not believe how different your results are going to be when you start a new phase feeling fresh, not starting a new phase feeling really dusty from the shit that you put in your body on the weekend before, thinking, okay, it's new phase, 3 weeks, I'm going to go hard for it. That whole first week is really going to be so negatively affected. So if you're somebody that lets yourself down on the weekend, if you hit the piss, if you eat shit food, if you do whatever and get to Monday thinking, all right, it's a new week, I'm going to clean it up. Think of this. The way that our habit loop works, so the way that habits work is there's a trigger, then there's a habit loop, and then there's a reward. So basically, it doesn't matter if it's alcohol, cigarettes, junk food, whatever it is. The reward is the endorphin rush, the feeling of that you got something good from it. The trigger is different for everybody, and the whole thing about the habit loop is to, if you want to break it, the first thing you have to do is identify what your trigger is. So a lot of people at our gym tell us that they eat really, really well, and then at 8 or 9 o'clock when they sit down on the couch, they get into the Tim Tams or the chocolate or the ice cream or whatever, and those extra several hundred calories are what makes you overweight. So it doesn't matter how good you eat all the rest of the time. So the trigger is finishing dinner, kids are asleep, sitting down on the couch, putting on the Netflix. There's the trigger. Okay, now it's time for some Tim Tams. The research shows that when you're triggered, you only need to distract yourself for 3 minutes to break that habit loop. For 3 minutes is all it takes. There's a 3-minute window. So if you can identify it when you've been triggered and you're about to go and grab that beer or you're about to go and grab that Tim Tam or the chocolate or whatever it is, if you can occupy yourself for 3 minutes, watch what happens. If you truly occupy yourself, do something and if that means that you just get up, get out of the house and walk around the block so you can't actually have the drink or the chocolate or whatever it is, and then you come back and you'll think about the same thing, but there's not the overwhelming urge to have it. And if you really want to break the habit, that is the first step to doing it. See what it does for you, because it's worked for me, and it's not my opinion. It's coming from a book called The Power of Habit by a guy that researched habit and the habit loop, and
Charles Duhigg.
So
starve your triggers and feed your focus, tribe. Hey, we should sound the horn. We just got a new subscriber, 2 new subscribers, 46,004. Introduce yourself if you're on the live stream. We want to know who you are, where you're tuning in from around the world. I want Richie to sound the horn every time we get a new subscriber. Do, 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 do.
At the start of every workout every day, it's just going to be the horn for 18 minutes.
Kurt Dye is saying, I did notice on some days the old foundations program took me a bit long to complete. I better get the new one then. Absolutely, brother.
Takes
that's why
less than an hour every workout.
Yeah.
Every single one, less than an hour, because you press play, you do it in real time with me, and they take less than an hour.
Roy Stern saying, that's my trigger. I'm going to try this tonight. Yeah, it's very powerful. Very powerful
What's
stuff.
your trigger? The TV?
The Netflix, I think, yeah.
Sitting down with Netflix, yeah, man.
Kurt Dye saying, my Kung Fu style is Xiao Chi Chuan.
Oh, cool. Is
Chuan.
that
Started in New Zealand in the 70s. It's an always evolving system similar to Jeet Kune Do. Takes techniques from many styles.
awesome?
Akul PW, shout out. I don't know what you said, but shout out to you, brother. Sending some love. We've got 67 on the live stream, 45 likes. Smash that like button.
Oh, yeah, we're going up. We've got 70 watching.
That Akul may be one of those new subscribers. If you are, welcome to the tribe.
Give you an example of
68 on the live.
A lot of people say, how do you know when you're stretching to the point of pain or the point of discomfort, or how do you know when you're overdoing it? So right now, I can feel down here some discomfort that isn't normally there, and I can normally stretch further than this. This is what I'm about to say to you is one of the biggest breakthrough lessons that I had with flexibility. This is the point where you don't go past it. And I made the mistake of doing that for decades. My mind would say, I'm more flexible than this, I can do better than this, and I would push myself, and that's when you do micro tears in the muscle, and when you do that, you completely stifle your progress. The nervous system restricts your range of motion, and you'll go backwards. So this is a really good example of what just general mobility is. I'm just going to my comfortable range of motion, and even though I can go further than this, I go, oh wow, there's something going on in here today. Oh, I'll just stop here. And you just sit there, and you just do whatever you can do, the best that you can do. And it might not look like, you know, what I'm able to do. You might be a lot less flexible than I am. I was for my lifetime until about 5 years ago. So yeah. That's a very, very valuable lesson. If you want to know more of those lessons, get the Flexibility Blueprint. It's a free download. There's a link in the description of this video. That's where we give away the 10 key lessons that were breakthroughs for us with our flexibility that got us flexible as adults. Just do 1 or 2 more stretches now.
I know my housemate is watching at the moment, Rhiannon, so banking off what Rad just said about treating our bodies well, I think we're going to have to eat some vegetables on Sunday night. Make Sunday a good day.
It just depends on, everybody's values are different. And some people say, look, I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy my food, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. And that's totally fine. But if that's you, don't come to me complaining about the fact that you can't lose fat, or you can't get in shape that you want, or you can't this, because you can't have one and the other. It's the old saying, you can't have your cake and eat it. So you just have to decide what's more important to you. And I personally came from one of the most gluttonous, hedonistic stage in my life in my 20s. I trashed my body with drugs and alcohol and shit food. But I got to a point where it became very, very clear to me that that was not as important as achieving my physical goals, because I was doing all this work with my martial arts training, but I just wasn't getting the results because I wasn't recovering the right way, and I was leading this double life where I was training like somebody that should be good, but I was living my life outside of training like somebody that was just a trash bag. And you know, it took me a long, long time to overcome that. But these strategies that I'm telling you, they work. But the very first step you have to do is you have to work out what your values are. And this is why Yanni's always talking about go deep until you discover your why. Because if all you're doing is saying, oh, I don't want to do this, I want to lose weight, oh, but I'm going to do it. If that's all you're doing, you're just going to cause pain and suffering. You have to spend some time writing down on paper what's important to you. What do you really value in life, and what do you want? And I know that when I was in my 30s and I looked back at my life before, I thought, okay, great, well, that got me here, but I want something else for the next 10 years of my life. And I made this decision when I was in my early 30s. And I'm very, very happy that I did. I'm very happy that I turned all that stuff around, and I focused more on my health and my body and what I could do rather than just the things that made me feel good in the moment. And yeah, again, I'll say it, there's no right or wrong, it's only what's right for you. But it is insanity to be complaining about living in a body that you're unhappy with, and at the same time, and feeling depression from it, and misery, but at the same time just trashing yourself with drugs and alcohol and bad food. It just doesn't make sense.
Nielsen saying, Rad, you only did 1 round of the extra. What about the second?
No, 40%, and I rounded it, so I did 33% by doing 1 round. If I'd have done 2 rounds, I would have done 66% of the full workout. So.
Oh, there you go. Erline Costerson saying, hi, yes, the new UMS saves me so much time, exclamation, exclamation. And I would say I get greater progress with it as well. So definitely a good insight there. Thanks for sharing, Erland. Erland is a tribe member with a lot in front
Remember
of him,
everyone as well,
whenever
you listen to all this stuff, we give a 1-month free trial of our UMS Online Coaching. It's $97 a month ongoing, and the people that are subscribed to it say it's the best value program they've ever had. But we understand that people don't necessarily know if it is what we say it's going to be, And that's why we give that 30-day free trial away. You can try it for 30 days, and if you don't like it, you just cancel. It's as simple as that. We're not in the business of getting people hooked in, and you can cancel whenever you want. There's no lock-in contract, there's no hoops you've got to jump through. When you want to stop, you just send us an email, bang, we'll stop it. It's as simple as that, because we just want people to be in there that want to be in there. We don't want to have a business where we're constantly dealing with bad press, and if you look at our Google reviews, it's reflective of that. We just, if people are unhappy with what we do, we just give them their money back.
Greg Gillespie's also recommending Atomic Habits. It's a fantastic book. I've read it myself. I've got it at home, identifying your triggers, and gives you a framework. Vinny Brown in the house has just jumped in saying he's having a great deload week.
Bye everyone.
Bugatti, hello guys, hashtag Bugatti, welcome to the tribe. Guys, that's it for the week, that's deload week. We got 75 on the live stream at the end here and only 48 likes.
Oh, give us some likes,
Let's make
please.
sure that you smash that like button before the stream ends. And please, please, please share the stream with your friends. Get these workouts in front of someone who you care about. It goes a long way. And great week, everyone. We got a whole bunch of people on 20 from 20. That is a fantastic milestone. Well done.
Now, this is all the clothes I could take off on the YouTube channel. Head over to my OnlyFans stream where I'll start.
The stream goes into the shower. Yeah, that's right.
Richie's still filming it.
Great work, everybody. Well done. Epic week. Remember to join us at 11 o'clock for the live stream of our Sound of Movement podcast in the podcast studio. We're going to be talking about shoulder health and injury management and performance. And we'll bring this week in for a landing. And remember to get ready to pick up phase 6 of the program, dropping next week. We're going to be doing some new workouts. It's going to be very exciting. It is a calisthenics conditioning program this time around. Thank you, Will.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Rad.
Will.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
See you next week.
Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, it's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's
far.
the consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.